I got too close to that. What you doing, Larky? Same thing I'm always doing, killing slimes. But I need to repair Pete here because I've done a lot of digging. Like, a lot of digging. A lot of that was with the sledgehammer, but a lot of digging. And I need to repair my little guy here. So we're gonna kill us some slimes. Punk. Hear the delightful ching 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 of XP? That's what I need right now. Hello, babies. I want that purple loot crate, too. Alrighty. One more. Hello, baby. It was a little bit of a rude shock when I discovered that there was another spawn chunk over here, but that's okay. Once Pete here is all the way mended up, I have a torch called a mega torch that will make them stop spawning again. I'm ready for that because they're kind of annoying. Anyway, so let me show you what else I've done. Pardon me, my food is very loud. I have created some storage. I moved all my furnaces over here. I've got cobblestone by the bucket full, and then I have some stone, and there will be more of that later once I get my smelting setup complete. And I've got gravel and flint, and then I've got dirt and sand and a place to store dust, although I don't know how much of that I'll have. But look, the auto generator thingies make a lot. They're out of commission right at the moment, but they make a lot. And then up here it says wood right here, but I'm moving that. And then we have like all the other minerals I've been getting from the loot bugs and loot bees, and the crates and stuff are going to go up here. Things I don't use all the time yet, because when I'm ready to do those things, when I start getting ready to do the more advanced like tech trees and stuff, if I do, then I'm going to clear out a workshop over here on this side, and that's where they're going to live. So that's where the minerals need to be. See, there's a plan. I know it's scary. Anyway, so this is where I'm going to set up my create stuff. I'm going to expand all of this out. That's going to be a project for today, so that I have room for a pretty good sized create workshop. The beauty of the Stoneblock experience is that I can dig as far as I want until I start running into dungeons. And if you look at my map, you can see I still have plenty of room before I start hitting scary stuff. Now don't worry. My goal in this episode is to get geared up so I can start going to do at least the smaller of the scary things. Even if I don't get to the scary things this week, I will soon. But right now, this is my gear. We need to fix that. And one of the first things I need to do is up here with the create stuff, I really need to set up a processing station with a washer and a smelter and a haunter and a cooking station, so that I don't have to sit and wait for I don't have to worry about fuel. It's just so useful. It's so handy, and I need to set one up. So that's going to be my first goal today. Yeah. And also to kill a bunch of slimes and repair Pete the pickaxe. It's very exciting stuff. There's a loot bee that got stuck. See that shadow on my face right there? That's actually a loot bee that I accidentally logged out when he was still here, and now he's here forever. There's two of them. There's also one down there. I didn't even know they were here because I stopped paying attention, because the loot that they were giving me is kind of like the same stuff over and over again, so I sort of don't always go find them if they're in a weird spot or sometimes I won't notice that they spawn because I'm chat blind. And yeah, so now I have glowing bees forever. If I could make a nest, that would be awesome, but I don't have any honey to make a nest with. So, anyway, so it's time to get going. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to dig this out a little bit further so that I can have a big old workshop area to create happen. Yeah. I'm sorry to tell you this, but this mod pack is locked and I didn't unlock it so that I could put recall or flashback on it, so there will be no time lapses. So you'll just have to look deeply into my eyes and wait for the transition. Transition. I can't do it. It's too silly. It's too silly even for me. But seriously though, I'll see you on the other side, okay? Now you might think that that's enough space. But this is create. It's not enough space. No. So I'm going to keep digging. See you in a minute. This is almost certainly not enough space still. But I want to get on with it. So I'm going to start building and then we'll see what's going on there. And I think I need to turn my water wheels. So I'll see you in a minute. Yeah, I think that's going to be better because then I can run the cogs going this way and power all this. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up toward the front end and make sure I leave myself room to dig out further if I need to. Eventually I'll have speed controllers and all that stuff if I get that far before I lose interest because ADHD. But anyway, eventually I'll have speed controllers and things and I won't need as many cogs and spinny things. But right now I do. So yeah, let me get on it. So right away what we're going to need is some andesite casings. And we're going to strip these. Doop, doop, doop. And I think I have some made somewhere. I just have to remember which bucket I put them in. No. There they are. Woo! I knew I had some andesite alloy somewhere. So we're going to go boop, 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 boop. And then we're going to pick them up with our wrench. Boop, 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 boop. I love the wrench. It doesn't have durability, and it just picks up create items. It's so awesome. Anyway, this is ugly. Do I have to have it? Yes, I do, at least for now. Can I put it right there? Not really. Okay, fine. 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 I like not having mobs spawn in weird places, though, so fine. Okay. So I need a larger cogwheel and a smaller cogwheel. If I take the larger cogwheel and then I add a small cogwheel to it, boom. This one is going twice as fast as that. And then if I take my andesite casing and I stick it right there, what did I do with my cogwheels? I put them in one of the backpacks. There they are. It's not going to be enough, but it'll get me started. And then I come out with a large one and I add a small one to it. Not there. That's not what you were trying to do, Larky. Oh no, I've fallen in the water. Okay, there we go. I am so good at this game. I'm so good. Anyway. But if I come after that with a small one, see, I put that casing there so that this won't intersect when I do this, because we want it to. Can I? Thank you. See, now this one is twice as fast as that one, and then if I come after it again, and I'm going to pop an andesite casing on there, and I go up there. I want it there. Thank you. Doo-doo, and that's twice as fast as that one. Yay! Look at that. It's going to take a minute because I want it to go much faster than that in the long run. We pop you on there, and we do it again. Blah, 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 blah. Small one, go. Why am I doing this the wrong way? Okay, there we go. And I want to do it one more time, I think. I could do it multiple more times. Shh. Don't worry about the clip planing. It's create. It doesn't care. The only thing it cares about is the center of its mass. Shh. Don't talk about it. Okay, yeah, it bugs me. But I'm not going to dig it out under there because, yuck, it would look really, really stupid. So it's going to just have to be okay, okay? Boop. I love that that does not take my actual andesite casing. Do we want to go one more? I think we want to go one more, and this will be the last one. That's a pretty good speed, don't you think? No, I don't have the goggles yet. Look, it's all new, okay? Anyway, so that's going very fast now. And now let's look at my pile of stuff. I need to make some more encased fans. I need to power my millstone and my mechanical mixer and my mechanical press. And I think those are going to go along this wall. And then, y'all, I'm going to have to dig out some more because I think I need a place to put my washing station and processing station. Fine, I'll see you in a minute. Okay, we've got, what is this, 12 more sections to dig out. And then I think we've gotten it as big as we're going to do for right now. And given myself, I hope, plenty of space to do the next thing. I love this sledgehammer so much. I know that I could make a better sledgehammer that goes a little faster. But here's the thing. Right now, cobblestone is the cheapest thing in the whole universe for me because I have so much of it. And I have generators to make more if I need it. Which eventually I probably will. But right now, I don't. So, right now it's the very cheapest thing in the whole world. So, like right now when it needs to be repaired, all I have to do is pop down to my tinker's table, boop, doop, to my anvil, and go dook-a-dook-a-doo, dook-a-doo, and look at right here, and it's already got stone there, and I'm going to go boom, and bang, insta repair, and it didn't cost me anything. No effort, no trouble. So, yeah, except for the walking over there and clicking on the button. I'm okay with that. That's going to be fine. But I think this area might be big enough to get us started. Look, Create takes a lot of space, okay? Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to put our mechanical drill and our press and all that stuff over here along this wall, which needs a light on it, by the way. So we're going to just pop a light, boop, right there. And we can take off this one, I think, if I go, boop, right there. Yeah, there's no scary shadows. Awesome. Okay. And yes, I'm ignoring the loot bee. Whatever. But, now, oh, it's right there. It's like right there. Fine. Look, I'm trying to tell a story here, Mr. Loot Bee, and you are making that hard. Can you not make it hard? Hello, darling. You're very cute, though. You really are. Drop all your stuff, please. Ooh, red matter. What else you giving me? Okay, okay. This works. This works. Aw, it's just gone already. I don't need that, so I'm not gonna worry about that egg. I do not need that egg. No, ma'am, I do not. It's gonna despawn in a minute, so it's fine. Because I have chickens, and they make plenty of eggs already. Oh, yes, they do. And I'm going to go drop these in this chest. Bloop, bloop. Oh, yeah, that'll work. Boop, doop, doop, doop. Okay. And we're going to drop these other things that the loot bee dropped for me in the mystery stuff. We go boop, and boop, and boop. But not this, because these have a home of sorts. They're going in this crystal chest that I got from another loot bee, or from a loot crate, or something. All this cute stuff right here that I don't know what to do with. No. I know one thing. I know that these things are recommended that I don't open them in or near my base. So they're a later problem. Like much later. In fact, there's a tooltip that says, and I may have said this on camera before, but I don't care. There's a tooltip that says chance cubes are evil. and open them far away from your base if you dare. Maybe they have good stuff in them. I don't know. But right now I'm just going to listen to them when they tell me they're scary. Okay. So as I was saying, we're going to put our stuff along this wall. Well, actually, is that what we want to do? Let's think about this. I need to go get some stone. I do, because I don't like that hole in the wall. I knew I needed it, and I walked right past it and didn't get any of the stone. Let's go fix it. Fix the hole where the loopy was. And then we'll think about it. Let's see. We boop, 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 boop. Okay, now that I can focus because there's not a hole in the wall. Here's what I need. I need a processing station. Okay. Think through this with me, okay? I need a processing station that gives me room for a conveyor belt to go across. Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm not ashamed to admit that I'm going to go look up designs online. And that'll tell me how much space I need. So, for you, it'll be just a second. But for me, who knows how long that will be. I'll be right back, okay? Okay. Ta-da! It works! Do. So what I ended up having to do in order to get everything in and get everything working is I have my mixer here, my mill, my mechanical press all on one circuit because they're going very fast and that eats energy really fast, rotational power really fast. And then I put in a few more wheels, just a few, to run the processing station, which doesn't need to go quite as fast as that does, and it was just overstressing it. So I was like, I'm done. And so I put that here. And then what we have here is we have a haunting station, and the haunter will turn sand into soul sand, which I need in order to wash it to make quartz, so that we can make crushing wheels, so that we can do all kinds of cool stuff, like make the mechanical crafter, and ooh, I'm so excited. Anyway, so then we have that, bloop. And then here we have a washing station, which gives me minerals and gems and things that I can't otherwise get. This is my best way at this moment to get things like, I don't know, diamonds. Anyway, and then up here we have our lava, which smelts things for us, and with you can do it a stack at a time. And then over here, we have this little cutie, so I can start cooking things without it consuming any fuel. So we have our small processing center. Now I know that if I were going to do this in bulk, or if I was going to be making massive things with Create, then I would want conveyor belts, and I would want to be able to drop it in a chest and have it go across and make it for me, and then I could just pick it up out of the chest later while I wasn't standing there or whatever. But I'm doing this on the small scale, and I'm just doing it for me. So for now, at least, this is plenty. For now, at least, this is plenty. So, what am I going to do with the rest of this space? Well, I got to make a mechanical crafter, and that's going to take some space. And then I've got to, let's see what else is on our create list. Oh, yes. And somewhere in there we got to make a steam engine and a motor and an alternator and all of this other cute stuff like a blaze burner, and oh my goodness, there's so many other things here that it's encouraging me to make and create, which I may or may not get to. But I won't get to it today because all of that stuff behind me there, that was just so I could start getting gear. That was it. Just so I could start getting gear. Because I want to be able to get more ore and things easier than just standing there for 100 years and waiting for it to happen. And anyway, that was all just so that make the getting more gear better. Because that's all the iron I have in the world right now. And where are they? Where are they? I've lost my diamonds. They're there. That's all the diamonds I have in the world right now. Now, that's enough to make some pretty good gear. But I want to explore this Tinker's Construct thing, and I think if you make it with iron and then you like add diamonds to it, it makes things better. I think that's how you do it. So I'm going to look into that, and that's my next step, is to make some clothes for this crazy tennis shoe wearing, blue jean wearing girl, because the blue jeans, as much as they're comfortable, are, and they're great for outdoors, they're not really great for mobs. So we're going to do that next. But look, it works. I have a little create workshop. The mechanical crafter is going to go over here probably, and I may have to dig out and put some more water wheels in, which is fine. I have sheep. I could even make a windmill, but I'm kind of liking the look and the feel of the water wheels right now, so I'm just going to leave them alone. I'm just gonna keep doing what I'm doing. But this is gonna make my life so much easier, because I will be able to do things in larger quantities, and I won't, and this is super important, I don't have to worry about fuel. There's no worry about coal or charcoal or lava or anything, because I already have it right there, and it just runs all the time, and that's why we love the Create mod. I know some people like mass produce big quantities of things, and I gotta have thousands of cobblestone, and you do if you're gonna do big, higher quality stuff, higher end stuff in Create, but I'm not. I'm just trying to get geared up. So yeah, I guess let's go look at the Tinker's Construct stuff. Yeah? What do you think? Let's do it. I was thinking that a lot of the materials that I'm gonna need for my gear and for other stuff around the place are going to come from the cobblestone generators and that sort of stuff. These. And I'm going to use them on Create to wash and clean and all that stuff, those minerals. So maybe I should put them in here. Oh, cat. My kid's cat is really unhappy because my kid is asleep. So I apologize for the stupid cat noises while I try to finish this. So I think I'm going to put my mechanical crafter on this wall right here. And then we're going to put my cobblestone generators along this wall and get them in place. So I think the one that needs... On second thought, let's watch and see if we get any quartz. Come on, big boy, let's do it. Give me the quartz. Give me the quartz. Give me the quartz. I need the quartz to do my job. I want to get a mechanical crafter. Oh, yes, I do. I need them now. I want to get a mechanical quartz. Look at that. Oh, and some gold nuggets and some glowstone dust. Ooh, wouldn't it be nice to have light that isn't torches? Although these feral like light lanterns that I got from a loot box or something, love them. They're so fantastic because they create lights all around them. Not just one light, but like lots of invisible lights. It's fantastic. Like you put a torch down, but you can't see the torch. I love them. They're so good. Okay, but anyway, yeah, sorry. I might be a little distracted. Okay, so we're going to put you in there with the other. I had some quartz because I had washed some earlier. Shh, don't tell anybody. Sometimes I try things before I do them on camera because I want to make sure they work. I know, it's secret. Shh. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm very silly today. I don't know what happened, but I don't really mind it at all. I hope you don't either. So, we are doing great. We're having such a good day. Now, let's look at our mighty smelting book and see if we can figure out, this takes me all the way back to the beginning, broad tools. The cleaver is a high damage, I don't know if I'm ready for a weapon like that. I barely can manage with the sword I have now. The longbow might be cool. Okay. A slower but more powerful bow. I tend to shoot at things from a long way away, so that might be good. The scythe. Oh, crops, leaves, hay bales, cobwebs. Interesting, but not really for this setting, right? The excavator's cool. Oh, that's nice. That's very nice. I don't need to dig a lot of graves though, so that's good. The sledgehammer I have, and I love my sledgehammer. And it looks like if I put cool stuff like, I'm not sure what those are exactly, but it looks like if I use those cool stuffs, those are alloys, I bet you, I get a cool looking hammer. I need to make a better hammer when I'm ready to go traveling, because my darling beloved sledgehammer, this one, it it breaks often. And here at home, it's fine. It's cheap. It's easy, and I can just go boop and fix it. But I need when I go out into the world, I really don't want to have to bring a tinker's anvil with me, and I probably will just on the safe side. But I really don't want to have to. You know what I mean? And also, I'd like to be a little faster and stuff when I go farther than this little square, because I'm going to be going a long way. Yeah. So let's back to our book. Sorry. Back to our book. There's a vein hammer. I'm not real sure how this works, except that I think it's what you put in. There's a slot in the anvil when you build the materials that let you have some of these things. And sure, I don't know that I want double jump, because that can be a real pain to get used to. But it wouldn't hurt my feelings at all to have things like protection. Protection would be nice. Yeah, very much so. So I'm gonna, let's see, protection requires one ability slot per level. Oh, those are I don't, guys, I have research to do, because I don't understand what it's trying to tell me. I don't get it. And the loot bees are on my face again. Let me see, can I move where they're not on my face? There we go. Yay, they're not on my face anymore. And there's another loot bee, a real one up there. Anyway, so, yeah, I got some research to do, so I'm going to go do that, and I'm going to come back, and we're going to talk about what I learned and stuff. Okay? Okay. See you soon. I'm not sure how I feel about the fact that you can melt slime. But here we are. And apparently if you take dirt, which I don't have any of, but we'll fix that. Boop, doop. I just got a rare loot crate that gave me an ender slime sapling. So I'm going to, and it only grows on slimy dirt or grass. But I just happen to have me a machine here that makes dirt. So let's go see about that. Boop, ba-doo, 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 boing, boing, boing. And let's go put some of this on this table right here. Boop. And see if it's enough. Nope, I need more slime. Well, that's not a problem. How much do I need? Is that enough? Is my hand supposed to be empty? Okay, apparently I'm missing something. Oh, wait. Maybe I'm doing it wrong. Maybe it needs to go down in there. There we go. Look at that. We're going to make us a block of slimy dirt. Ew. Okay, let's plant that somewhere. I think just because, you know, slimes are a thing, I'm gonna, although they shouldn't spawn, we're gonna plant this right here in the middle of this area and go boop. Will you dance for me? What? Look at that tree. It's like, oh, they're slimy. Ew. And this green leaf, oh, that is very, very green. Okay, that is wild. That is absolutely wild. Oh, we're going to have to play with that a little more. But I do have bad news. If bad news is really the word for it. The armor that you can make in Tinker's Construct that I was talking about, you can't make it in Stoneblock. You can make plate armor in Stoneblock with Tinker's Construct, but you have to go to the Nether to get there, and the Nether is like way out here somewhere, past some of the dangerous stuff. So it's not my solution for right now. So we're going the traditional route. I've made a crafting table, an enchanting table rather, boop, and I'm gathering the resources to make bookshelves. Which seems a little boring for Stoneblock, but here we are for this whole big mod pack. So I'm going to make a little enchanting station right here. I guess, if I have to. And we'll go from there. But that is very, very green. It's a cool color, though. I like the purple. Me? Like purple and green together? I don't know. Now that I've seen it, I can't unsee it. I'm the tree. I have purple hair. And okay, moving on. Okay, that was funny. Anyway, so what I'm gonna have to do now is I'm gonna have to make some more books, and I've got to let the sugar cane grow to make more paper. And I'm going to expand how much sugar cane I can grow by putting dirt around here, so I can put sugar cane there. And then, yeah, so it's going to take a minute, but we're going to get there. In the meantime, while that's growing, let's go ahead and make the gear that we're going to enchant. And I've got 32 diamonds here, so let's go ahead and make a diamond chest plate, and some boots, and a hat. And put them on my body. Boop, boop, boop. And then we should have enough for legs as well. Yes, we do. And legs. Doo-doo. And now I'm dressed. I'm not enchanted, but I am dressed. So, woo! We're going to see if we can get a few enchantments and get things going. On that, we're going to make the big flippin' sword that you can make with this, the cleaver, which is kind of fun. And we're going to drain the slime from the smelter, but probably not right away. That just is, I love it so much. It's such a freaky, freaky set of colors for a tree. I just love it. Anyway, so yeah, we're just waiting at this moment. Or rather, I'm waiting. I'm not going to make you wait, okay? Yeah. Okay, so I have my enchanting table set up, and I've got to get some XP, and that's totally fine. I can do that. But I'm going to go ahead and make my cleaver. I made all the parts, and now I have to put it together by clicking here. And the reason I want the cleaver, I made the cleaver already, oops, is that it has on it silky shears, magnetic, which means it attracts things to it, and it has severing, which means I'm going to get heads more often when I kill it, when I kill things. But if I click on the repair anvil and I put that there, I can take a diamond, and right now our durability is 962, which is a lot. But watch what happens when I add it. It goes up to over almost 3,000. So we're going to go ahead and do that. So we have a regular sword, and then we have a cleaver. And then we're going to make the next thing, which is I would like a really good axe, just a plain old ordinary axe, but a good one. So I need iron tool binding. I need a, what kind of handle? A regular tool handle and a small axe head. Okay, okay. So let's get that. Let me get that pattern out. We put this cleaver back. Get the small tool handle, and I already made a binding for it. Okay, and we'll just pop it over here on the table and make it happen. There we go. And once it cools, I can grab it. I'm going to put this pattern back because frankly I get confused about what's what if I don't. Alrighty, and we're going to put this one, oops, let's click on the axe there, and I need the small axe blade. Do I not have one? Y'all, I don't have one. Okay, so here's what we're going to do. We're going to go over here to the parts plate maker, and we're going to put some stone in. I need some cobblestone. I have plenty of cobblestone. So I'm going to make that part out of cobble first. And then I need the small axe head. Here it goes. And we're going to take that. I have to remember how to do this. Oh, I have to put gold in there. Well, fortunately, I have some gold. So let me open that and grab a block of gold or two, and we'll throw those in there. I don't think, well, let's find out. I don't think iron and gold alloy. I hope not. I know that gold alloys with copper to make rose gold, but I don't think it alloys with regular gold, with iron. Let's find out if I just made a whole mess or not. It's more fun to explore this way, and I can always get more gold. That's what washing does for us, is that we can very easily get more of the minerals that we need to do the things we need to do. Okay, yay, they did not alloy together. I am going to click on this and move that to the bottom, and then I'm going to lay this on the table like that, and it's going to destroy that, but it's going to make a cast for me so that I can, now I'm going to click on the iron again and go boop. Ta-da! And now we have a pattern for a small axe head too. We have an iron axe head and we have a pattern for it. So we go over here and we click on that axe again, and we're going to go boom, boom, like this. And this steel paxel is going to break any old time, and I can't seem to repair it, probably because it came from Mechanism and not from Tinker's Construct. Okay, so what other tools do I need better versions of? Oh, right, I need to take that axe. Do I want to put a diamond on this one? It's, again, I can get more. It went from 2, oh, it more than doubles. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead and do that too. And then we're going to make a new pickaxe, because this mending pickaxe, Pete the pickaxe, is very nice. He's very, very nice, but he's harder to repair. And he gets more expensive to repair every time. But with Tinker's Construct, I make a regular pickaxe. I can make an iron one, put a diamond on it, and it'll last a long time. And that way I have a backup. And it won't ever break, really. It'll just become unusable some of the time. So let's see what this pickaxe requirement is. We need a pick head, a tool handle, and a tool binding. So I need a pick head, a tool handle, nope, not tough handle, tool handle, and a tool binding. And I'm probably going to need more iron in there, but that's okay. I can get iron. Iron is not a hard thing to get. Okay, and then we're going to go boop, boop. We're going to drop one there, and go boop, and hope I have enough iron so I don't have to worry about it. And that one had enough iron, yay, and so did that one. Hooray. Now we can go over here, and we can go click on the pickaxe, and we go boop, boop, and boop, and boop, and there we are. And we're going to click on that repair table and do the same thing we did before, where we put a diamond on it. As you can see, there are other things we can put on here. I'm not worried about those right now. I'm worried about not dying, okay? And not having my tools break while I'm out and about. I am going to make a sledgehammer. I need to look and see, because the sledgehammer I've been carting around all this time is made of stone, and it makes a nice backup. but I really don't know that that's the best option for when I'm going on a big long journey, you know? So we're going to make a new one. And to make a sledgehammer, I need 2 plates, 1 hammerhead, and 1 tough handle. So put this tool handle back. I need this. I have the hammerhead. I don't need the binding. And I need 1 handle. So I'm going to need more iron. Yeah, I only have enough for like 1 plate, I think. So let's do that. See how it changed to gold? It's because I ran out of iron. Do I have more iron in my inventory somewhere? I do. How handy is that? So let's just drop that in there and go. Oh, I had some. Y'all, I had some in my pockets all along. I'm losing my mind. It's okay. It's gonna be fine. Okay, I'm gonna pop that there. And there's 1. Oh, nope, not quite enough. We're gonna wait for it to smelt. Did it smelt? It smelted. So now we go over here and we click that to be the bottom. And we go boom, so it finishes that. And boom, so it does that. And then while this is done, hello, darling. And now we pick it up and we do another one. And now we can pick that one up. It's so nice when it works. It's amazing. It's amazing. Oh, I need a hammerhead. Right. Silly me. Okay, we're going to pop this one right there. Boop, boop. And grab that. And wait for that to cool. Ooh. Looks like I used exactly enough iron. Because now it's back to gold again, which means I'm out of iron in there. And that's fine. So now we're going to pop over here. And we're going to go. We're going to click on the sledgehammer. Not the cast, you silly person. Okay. Boop, doop, doop. Boom, boom, and boom. Okay, and we're going to do one more time. We're going to go like this. We're going to put this there, and put that there, and go bam. Awesome. And now, I think we can put all these back. Yay. Okay. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to close this door. And I'm going to break this torch and put it up because I actually need the XP that I'll get from fighting the slimes. So we're going to let them spawn and spawn and spawn. And meanwhile, I'm going to do some other things around here and, stuff. So get some more iron, that kind of thing. And make myself some repair kits to take with me on the road. Because next episode, it's time to go find a stone dungeon. Yep. But for now, folks, I did it. I did what I set out to do. I have a shield. I have a sword. I have a pickaxe. I have good tools that are nice and solid and that will last me a long time. And I have armor. So that's it for today. That's all the time I have. I hope you've had a good time coming along with me. And I just cannot get over. I'm going to take this off again so that I can giggle one more time at the Larky tree. There's a Larky tree. It's not called that, but it might as well be. Because look at that. Look at that. It's purple hair and a green shirt. I love it. I love it so much. Yes. I'm pretty sure that I'm supposed to chop that down and use it and all that stuff, but I'm afraid I won't get another one, and so I'm probably not going to touch it. At least not for now, because it's bringing me joy, y'all. It's bringing me so much joy. Anyway, that's it for today. I hope you've had a good time. I know I've had a good time doing this, and I'm really loving this Stoneblock mod pack, and it's just too cool. Thank you, FTB, for putting this together. And thank you for watching. Have a good day now. Happy crafting, y'all. Bye.